So welcome guys, welcome to our channel. So today in this lecture I will discuss about the influence of ionic strength on reaction rate. So in the last video I have discussed the mechanism of how the ions react in a solution. Okay, so that means one is that single sphere, another was the double sphere. Okay, so today is the next topic. Okay, so this topic is actually important for your exam purpose. Okay, mainly questions come here from in your CSIR exam in 4 marks. Okay, so this is the case actually. So now just this actually this derivative is lengthier actually. So if suppose you see these derivatives, this derivation how I am doing, and if you are not able to remember this derivation, then you just remember the last equation. Okay, and graph of this equation. So first this equation was given by four scientists: Bronsted, Jerome, Christiansen and Scatchard, right? Okay, and in that time actually this was given for the like ionic solution, right? But later it was assumed for the model of activated complex in ionic solution, right? Okay, and so let's start to see this thing actually how this the final equation will come. So first let us assume that two molecules or two, okay, they are reacting A and B and they produced X and products. So here it is not necessarily that X is that activated complex, but for convenient we will assume that X is an activated complex. Okay, for general it may be the complex molecules also, right? Okay, but here for this case we will assume it as a activated complex. Okay, so in that case rate we can write rate equals to rate constant into concentration of this one. Okay, so in this case one another thing is that assumption is that rate proportional to the concentration of that activity complex of X, right? Or X, so not activity actually, but sometimes actually in real solution we have to use actually activity, not the concentration. Okay, as you know that activity equals to concentration into activity coefficient. So usually we are using the activity and we assume that activity coefficient equals to 1, that's why we use the concentration. So that means in one way we can say that we are using actually the using activity term. Okay, for the real solution actually we have to use activity. So in this case actually we will as a concentration term we will use, and the rate is directly proportional to the concentration of X. Okay, so now from here we can see that K equals to Ax by a equilibrium constant Ax AB, and we will write, just put these values. So activity equals to concentration and activity coefficient. Okay, so we'll put for every terms here, and from here from 1 and 2 equation we can write this one rate equals to K naught AB, and this one FAB by Fx hash. Okay, and next is that we'll just rearrange. So this is the equation 3 and rearrange. So we know that rate equals to rate constant concentration of the reactant. So okay, and here this is actually rate constant, so just rate constant K equals to this one, and next step we'll taking log. So this is the equation 4. Okay, and again we know that according to the Debye-Hückel theory that log M equals to what? Minus q z square root I. Okay, so this is was actually activity coefficient, and this is I equals to ionic strength Q or A equals to 0.51 actually. So here a Q or A we use, but in the from next step we will use A. So A the value of 0.51 actually, and this is the equation of A or Q n square, this term actually. Okay, and here it is Zi is the charges of ith species. So in this case Zi into Zi, for one for A and one will be for B, one Zi will be for A and one Zi will be for B, and this I is the ionic strength, and I equals to half Ci Zi square. Ci is the charges concentration of the ith species, and Zi is the charges of the ith species. Okay, so moving towards the next page. Okay, so these two was the equations. This was the equation 5 and equation 6. Okay, so now again rewriting the equation 4. So what was the equation 4? Equation 4 was this one actually. So this was the equation 4, log K equals to this one. So we will just split these terms, log terms, so we will get this kind of equation. And again from equation 5 and 7, what was the equation 5? Equation 5 was that this one actually log f equals to this one, so we will just put this and equation 7. So from these two kind of equation we will get this kind of equation. Okay, so here we'll just put f equals to what, log f equals to minus a root I, that terms we'll put here. Okay, and we'll get this kind of equation. So by just rearranging and taking common, this will be the final equation. So za square plus zb square minus a plus b whole square. So by expanding this equation we will get this kind of equation. So just square term will be cancelled out and we will get this kind of equation here. And again we know that 2a equals to approximately 1, so we'll ignore this term actually, so this will be almost 1. So in that case log k by k naught is equals to za zb root I. So this is the final equation, and this is the most important. So very important. Okay, very important for your CSIR exam. Okay, direct 4 marks questions come from here actually. Okay, and it is, so it shows that what is the physical significance of this equation is that rate constant in k. So k means k, suppose za and zb are positive, so it depends how actually, suppose it depends on ZZB. Suppose ZZB is constant, that in that case it is the directly proportional to root I. So means k increases means log k increases, log k increases means k increases. So that means if ZA ZB are positive, so that means that is rate constant or log k increases with I. That means as the ionic strength increases, ionic strength increases, the rate constant of the reaction will be increases, if provided the Z ZB are positive. When that the charges are will be the same, or means positive or positive, either positive or negative. And if this is the negative, in that case that will be inversely proportional. That means if ZA is positive, so opposite side positive negative positive. So in that cases the increase with increase in the ionic strength, the rate constant will be decreased. Okay, and see, these things will be simplified by seeing the graphs actually. So this is the graph actually, and this is like y is equals to mx like equation. So this will be a straight line passing through the origin. As c is equals to 0, there will be no slope, right? Sorry, no intercept. So in this case the main equation that will be depends obviously from origin, and the main thing is that either the slope, so slope is positive or negative. So it depends on the charges obviously, z and zb. So here is that slope equals to za and zb. Okay, so if it is the positive, in that case it will be positive. Okay, if one charges is 0 and another whatever may be the value, in that case it will be then 0, and another and third case is that this is negative. So 3 cases will be there. Okay, so we'll see example by example. So in your exams they will give directly examples. So first example is that two species are there, one is that negative, another is also negative. So negative or positive. So in this case negative means negative into negative, that will be positive. So in that case the graph will be this one a. Why? Because negative the graph slope will be positive, so it will origin, so every line will be start from the origin, and this is slope is positive, so we'll get this kind of equation. And second thing is that this is ester and ester to OH minus. Okay, so in this case what will happen, this is neutral and this is minus, so 0 into minus negative whatever may be, that will be 0. So in this case the slope is 0, that means slope 0 means what, so that will passing through this x-axis. So this is the b actually, this example. And third is that plus minus, that means opposing charges, plus minus or minus plus, so the slope will be negative. So the slope will be negative means this green color. So this is for the C. So direct they will give you example in exam, right? Like two species, negative or positive or negative, and you have to just show you the slopes. They will ask about the slopes. Okay, or directly they may not ask you the slopes, they will give you two problems, just connecting two problems with this one and another one. Okay, so this kind of exam, this kind of problems they can ask you. And another is special cases is that, okay, so till now I have discussed actually this with two species. Suppose there can be an reaction where suppose three species may be there. So in that case what happens? So in that case actually A plus B plus C to X to product. Okay, so in that case what will be the equation? Okay, so we'll see that further. So from equation 3, so what was the equation 3? Actually equation 3 was this one. Okay, so just we'll rewrite in that case what, just C will be there and here will be FC. Okay, so one extra term will be come for C. Okay, and now I'm jumping the step, I'll get this kind of equation, just taking log and splitting these terms, and again jumping the step, I'll final equation will be this one actually. So earlier also in that case what came actually Z a square for two species, Z a square plus ZB square minus ZA plus ZB whole square, but in this case Z a square plus ZB square plus ZC square minus ZA ZB plus ZC whole square. So this will be like a square A plus B plus C whole square. Just expanding this equation, okay, writing the formula for this one and cancelling. So all the square terms will be cancelled, and there will be remain like ZA and ZB, ZB, ZC, ZA, ZC terms. Okay, this term will be there, and 2 obviously this will be 1 actually. So this is the equation, final equation. Okay, so just if they give you the problem, just writing, you have to remember this also for three species A, B and C. Okay, and suppose in among these A, B, C, one is that 0. Suppose A is 0, so in that case the A term will be cancelled, this A, and another one is that this A and this A will be cancelled. Okay, so these two will be cancelled. So in that case again we'll get that two species product. So suppose I am saying about that, suppose in A plus B plus C. Okay, this is X to product. So you remember better this, you remember this one, and suppose one is that 0, and in that case so you can ignore this term, you just write for the equation for this one. So two species product, two species giving product is an special case of three species reacting, giving the product. Okay, so you have to remember this way also. So this is the cases actually when there are the three reactants. Okay, so this is the equation actually. Okay, so in this way we can solve, we can see these problems actually. So these are important for your, not only for your CSI exam, for your GATE exam also. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Okay, thank you.